Welcome back, guys. This is part 3 of my bariatric surgery experience, and it is your first time joining the channel. My name is Fumilola, double board certified pharmacist and a mom of 3. I'm on a self journey, and I hope that I can inspire someone to get on the journey of their own. So today we're going to be talking about the concluding part of my bariatric surgery experience. If you have questions, you can email them to me. You can drop them in the comment section. And remember to like this video and share it to someone who would like to watch it. Let's get into it, guys. So now we have talked about pre. I've talked about the surgery. Now we're going to talk about after the surgery when I got home. Excuse me. So I'm going to talk about my first 8 weeks. I think we have to kudos with my husband because I was such a in the first 8 weeks, I would say mentally I was very moody and I got exhausted very easily. I was very cranky. I mean, I couldn't eat. I was on a liquid diet for 2 weeks. I was very cranky. You start to realize that once you can't eat somewhere, you become a different person. Funny enough though, I also had very increased libido. I think that came from needing something for pleasure because food, I realized, is pleasure. Food is life. Food is, oh my God, food is food. Food is life. Guys, this is one thing I took away from 2025, that God will not take away our ability to eat. But I also lost my ability to focus. I was hypersensitive to smell, to sound. My taste buds were messed up. I had zero temperature tolerance, zero tolerance for cold. My temperature sensitivity was all whacked up. My center of gravity was thrown off. I remember that I was just falling anyhow. So I think my body couldn't quite figure out what was going on, Then I couldn't keep anything down. I was throwing up a lot. This was also because I think I tried to, when you're a foodie, when they tell you drink only fluid for 2 weeks, you're like, you didn't wine, I'm going to try something. Every time I tried something that wasn't fluid, I threw it up. The vomiting was massive. It was terrible. I threw up all the time. I had, just after the surgery, I had colic pain. Guys, it was hard. I told my husband, I said, if this is how babies feel, I can empathize with how they cry all the time when they're colicky. So if you as much as drink anything that has gas trapped, it traps the gas because your digestive system is still healing, right? So it traps the gas and then tries to come out, and until that gas gets out. Of course, fizzy drinks are out of it because why do you want to do that to yourself? But even when you drink water, the air that goes down with it when you're drinking water or drinking a liquid thing. So it also made trying to keep anything down very hard. Like if I'm going to drink water, I'll feel pain for the next 10 minutes. Why do I want to? I was dehydrated a lot. Water tasted crappy. Nothing tasted the same. Everything tasted terrible. All the things that I liked before, liquid stuff, was 2 weeks first now. So I had to start putting a lot of ice in my water, and they were like, "We don't drink things that are too cold." I remember I had temperature tolerance, cold intolerance issues, which made it worse. I couldn't drink the cold water I wanted, which tasted a little bit better than tepid water, right? Then I was not hungry, but I felt hollow. That's how I used to know I needed to eat something. I would feel, I don't know how to explain. I would feel hollow inside, and I know, okay, I need to eat something. And then I felt like I was more lactose tolerant because I'm lactose intolerant. I felt like I was more lactose tolerant, or maybe my body just needed something. I was grabbing at everything it could find. So I couldn't I couldn't eat a lot of stuff. I couldn't find things to eat because 4 weeks of liquid was a lot. What was my I couldn't even eat pepper soup because of spices, right? So I would boil some bone broth and I would be sipping it little by little. I kept up on my multivitamins though. I mean, I mourned my favorite food, guys. I mourned them. It was sad to me. And then I realized that a lot of our culture and activities are tailored around food. This was something lesson I had to learn the hard way. So a lot of hangouts that I would have gone to in the summer, I didn't go because what's the point? Everyone's going to be eating around me. I won't be able to eat, and then they'll be asking why you not eating, blah blah blah. So I just let it go. I couldn't use food as a coping mechanism, whether I was happy or sad or whatever. That was gone. Did I mention that I lost my center of gravity? There was one particular week I fell like 3 times. Where it clicked to me that wait, something is going on. Why am I falling up and down? And I went to do some research and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, this is right. So I was losing my adipose tissue. I lost my center of gravity. I lost my sense of taste and smell. My mood was all over the place. I was testy as whatever. I know children watch this, so I'm trying to control my language. Um, I try to exercise at least 3 times per week. In the beginning, it was hard. As in, guys, me that I was doing like 45 minutes, 1 hour exercise before, I couldn't do more than 10 minutes of walking. I was fatigued. I was exhausted, and my body wasn't getting any nutrition. So those first 4 weeks were excruciating. But I still I was still going to walk. Oh. I was still going to walk because some people say I'm a Jackie. I don't know. I was still going to walk. So at least I was getting some steps in and I was getting some movement in, but it was so hard. Like recognizing the limitations of my body. I'm someone who's up and about normally, and I couldn't. Like I was just so exhausted, tired, cranky. Like my family had to deal with that, so that's something that you need to on the lookout for. So, I remember that one of the greatest struggles that I had was remembering to take my supplements and keeping up to doctor's appointment because you needed a 1 month blood work, I think 3 months blood work, and so on and so forth. I had to remember to take my supplements. I set an alarm. I put them in like blister packs that we used to make medications for patients at work. Then I had some other issues. I had hair loss, so I had to take my hair down. That's why I was on lookout for such a long time to check out my other videos. And then I had this. Of course, this is a little bit after the 8 weeks. That's when I started noticing the hair loss. It's not unusual, actually. They already talked about it. Reflux, acid reflux. It was so bad. Another thing that I think those 8 weeks. Another thing that's completely killed me is that my weight loss did not match my expectation. So, I mean, we're human beings. So, for all of these things that I was going through, I thought that after 8 weeks, when I stepped on the scale, I would be like, oh, wow, yes, wonderful. And mind you, guys, I had lost 16 kg in those 8 weeks, which was a lot of weight to lose, right? But I was still on. I felt like I needed more to justify what I was doing, to justify the suffering that I was putting myself through. I am now, as at the time I made this video, I am now 9 months post-op. Which I mean, I should have been sticking by now, but remember the increase the video I talk about. That's for my next video. So, but I'm doing well. I still have a lot of food sensitivity. I've heartburn. I have reflux. Of course, I still can't eat more than a little portion of food at a time. But I'm doing well. I'm keeping up with my supplementation because losing bone, losing muscle, and all that comes with the territory of not eating properly. So I'm trying to keep up on all those things. And yeah, I think that this should conclude the video. Just so I'm trying to go for shorter videos so it doesn't drag for too long, guys. Thank you for watching. In my next video, I will talk about myself 9 months post surgery and how it's going. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and you can share to someone who is interested in getting weight loss surgery done, and they can follow me to check out my progress. So again, leave a comment in the comment section, like, follow, share. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time always. See you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.